Hey, everybody, it's Dr. J, Professor Omar Spike Kamal, going from left to right and counterclockwise and so forth and so on. We're streaming live from Long Island, New York. We're all commiserating, we're all feeling a little mellow or down based on the sava data.
Such a disappointment.
Yeah. I
Cool.
sold all of mine for the quick loss. And you guys still holding, right?
Well, actually, maybe I can. If I didn't already exceed the IRS limit for losses, I would sell it for the tax purposes.
I did a lot of selling. I did, so I reduced my portfolio by about 20%.
Really,
Yeah.
it might be the time. Until the honeymoon period. Now you have the doldrums until people get invigorated in January.
Today I added to my selling. I bought IWM a little bit. I bought a little PLT, but I did a lot of selling. I
That's
sold,
very good.
I sold ELF and I sold EL Cosmetics.
Right.
I sold, tried to sell my Novus, but I didn't get my price.
NVIDIA.
NVIDIA, I did not sell. I thought about it.
Is that one? Where is that these days?
I think I'm waiting for the 50. If it goes
The 150, right?
34, I think is a 50-day.
Right.
I'll decrease my holdings if it goes below that.
See, I saw Coles didn't do well today.
I would have sold NVIDIA.
So then that means a lot of people aren't so bullish about the retail.
Yeah, well, they've been doing miserable for years.
Okay. And they don't have that wonderful online system.
How did Abercrombie and Fitch do? Did they beat?
Oh, I didn't look.
They've been a sweetheart. They're doing well. Look at the gap. It went up 25% in one day after earnings.
Right.
We're all punished by sava. The unusual thing about the data is the placebo data was exceptionally good.
Right. So it's hard to show results above and beyond.
Much better than previous placebo groups. So what caused that? Maybe there was some manipulation. Who knows?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's double blind, but even if it's double blind, it doesn't matter. People think that they're taking something for their.
It's always a weighted sheet.
Yeah.
There was the accusation is that Savik cheated with the phase 2 data. Maybe. Who knows? A lot of shenanigans when it comes to money. On the other hand, maybe it's just another bio-direct that failed phase 3.
The whole saga of Sava.
We have tons of roadkill
Hmm.
to go through from the last however many years we've been doing the show.
Funny thing is, the last show we did, Kamal said it's going to go red, and then he forgot that he had a buy order in below the market.
That really sucks.
Yep.
So Kamal would have been on the right side of the trade, but that's
No, I basically said every time it spikes up because it went up to like 35.
Yeah.
Every time you have a big green candle,
Time
it's
to go
followed
buy
by a
it.
large candle.
talked
But
about,
I didn't expect a complete
yeah,
crash.
but you thought that it would fail the trial.
Yes, I thought that they will fail, but I thought that they will announce in December, not in November.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought the announcement is in December, not now. I was shocked when they made the
As soon as they knew, I guess.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, there is something a little weird about that too. I guess they're responsible for doing that. Like as soon as they find out.
I think so. Now you can't sit on it for long.
No, I get that. I mean, but if you schedule an announcement date, usually that means you're still working on it until just before. So you're not sitting on it.
I don't know. The way they did it was brutal because I knew that.
Yeah. Wake up Monday morning without a chance to do anything.
Yeah, it was brutal. torturous.
Well, last time too, if you remember, it was halted. It was pretty much the same,
When did they make
like
that
a year
announcement?
ago or something.
Monday morning?
Sunday.
I sold
Right.
20% of my portfolio. Maybe they did me a favor, Sava.
Right.
I got leaner and meaner. I cleaned out all my junk.
Well, let's see how much of it's baby and how much of it's bathwater.
Mm-hmm.
I guess our audience will help us judge that.
I sold half my IBID.
You know something? Okay, right. Oh, I bet that's that's
Bitcoin.
a Bitcoin play, right? I keep on thinking IBIT is an artificial
Buyer.
intelligence or a
I have 1/5 the amount of Bitcoin that I had a month ago.
well,
That includes MicroStrategy though, which is not really quite the same. Almost.
So MicroStrategy broke the fib. You remember the other day we did the fib, so it broke that.
Yeah. Bitcoin is on a slide.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's good and what's not. You want to present, Professor Omar?
Yeah. No problem. Um,
You're the only one happy today because you didn't have any.
no, I'm not happy.
It's not
Why would I? I'm not, never happy in the misfortune of other people. God forbid.
Of course.
No,
You're not as miserable as we are, though.
no, I'm not. That's true. Uh, it's,
MicroStrategy has got support, right? At the moving, what is that, the 20?
this is MicroStrategy. Yeah, 338. That was the minimum.
What's the
Um,
moving average that it's found support at?
the blue one
Yeah,
is the 20.
20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So
it might be a buy. I don't know.
mm.
What do you think?
In general, you don't get a drop like this in one shot. There is always an attempt to make new high, maybe bounce, but frankly, just move something else.
well, there's a gap. There's a gap around November 10th.
Yeah,
You
this
think?
one.
You think? Well, if this comes back, that means Bitcoin comes back. And if Bitcoin comes back, it's going to have a tough time taking out 102,000. So I think either way, we're going to be at it. We're at a near-term top at Bitcoin, whether we're there already or maybe one more time.
There will be always one more time. In general, there's always another attempt, in my opinion, of course. And you
There's
see here,
always another attempt unless there isn't.
unless there isn't, of course. Uh, where is that? You see the thing here. If you pick up, what is that? Let's just draw a little trend line from the peak here, around somewhere around here, and you take it all the way around somewhere around here. In my opinion, this is the maximum we can get. So
What's that about?
that's 115, 120 maximum.
Okay.
Yeah. Because it depends how you draw the chart. You know, if you take this one, would be, I'm sorry, would be a little less like this. Yeah, it would be around 110. That area.
The Fibonacci number from 15 to 74 came out to 102,000.
That's correct. The whole thing right down here,
Yeah.
and 102,000. We're almost there. That's 161.
It comes out to 102,000, right?
Yeah, that's correct. So you see, all this area is a very big zone of resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about from 38,000 to 73, whatever?
From 30,
There was a drop. Wasn't there a significant drop in February?
nah,
Yeah.
you mean the recent drop here?
February. Right. When did it? Bitcoin came out in January on the ETFs, right? From the time it
Yeah, end
didn't
of
it,
last year.
didn't it run up into the 60s or 70s and then it's collapsed to 38?
Not 30. Yeah, I mean, it ran up to 65. It collapsed to 15,000 all the
Didn't it,
way down here.
didn't it also collapse later on to 38? I remember that number.
73 to 50, 49.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking of.
And this one, we had just like 200. So we are right there, actually.
Yeah,
You see the 200, the two, 98,000 is the 200. So
8,000 is the fib.
yeah, it's twice the 200 percent extension,
Uh-huh.
and we just sold off right from there.
Well, I don't trust Bitcoin right now. I don't trust biotech right now. I want to be in things that I trust the most. Things that I have little doubt in the long run are going to be there. So
Cash.
I'm mainly cash. I have an enormous amount of cash, but the remaining portfolio is made up of some of the mags, not all of them. No Tesla and no Netflix. No,
Uh-huh.
that's it. I got the others. And what else do I own a significant amount? I don't know. I trimmed my Bitcoin to like 1/5. I don't know what else I have a lot of. It's mainly the Mag 7. My foot,
Uh,
as it stands today, I got rid of most of my bios. So Sava did it to me. It got me into a selling frame of mind.
Yeah, it made you twice shy.
Yeah. I mean, I could always get back in, but I wanted to sit on the sidelines for a little bit. I'm not on the sidelines, but I went to more cash. Not totally on the sideline. So what about tech?
Does that mean you're out of? There was that one that you were talking about a lot that you were into. I'm sorry. Um, Mankind.
I sold my Mankind today.
You saw. See that, and that was one of your favorites.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of all my bios.
So you see that?
that's it. Oh,
That's a reaction.
I
Yeah,
sold,
well, not an overreaction, just a reaction.
I sold RX. I sold that.
So why did it go down today so bad?
Why did what go down today?
Mankind.
Mankind.
Because you sold it?
I didn't even know it went down.
Went down precipitously.
What's it at?
Then it came back, but
What,
it's still not good. I think it went down just technical because it broke the 50-day moving average.
what was the low of the day? 620.
625, 626. Yeah.
I sold it at about I don't remember 670 maybe. I sold it. I didn't sell because I knew it was going to drop. I just was selling everything. So
Well, in that case, it was a smart move.
I kept XCRS. I don't know why. That's the only bio that I want to keep. Novus I still have temporarily.
What about RX? RX, do you still have that?
I sold that too.
Okay.
If it's bio, it's Drek.
XCRS, you sold it?
Yes.
I kept that. I like that chart. I just like that chart. So I kept.
Yeah. Which one you were talking, Kemal? RX?
RX redundant.
Yeah.
RX.
Hmm.
It just didn't
Yeah.
do price action today, so I got rid of it.
Hmm.
I didn't have much tolerance, today. It's just a selling frame of mind. I added to my IWM. I added to my TLT.
IWM is really good.
I added to
Yeah,
that.
WM is doing unbelievably.
I still have it, and I was having it around here. So, but by Thanksgiving, I'm sure there will be some pullback right after Thanksgiving. A big one, probably.
I don't know about that. I think we're good to the end of the year, but what do I know?
Maybe, yeah. But usually, right Monday after Thanksgiving, you have a pullback. I
Yeah,
don't know how big is it going to be.
I don't know. You could still have a 3 to 5% pullback, but be up another 15%. There's a lot of time left before the end of the year.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we could get just revisit the lows and then zoom up to the end of have a Christmas rally.
I suspect the melt up will continue.
Could be. No.
That's why
No,
I'm not.
the market didn't really react to that whole idea about putting big tariffs on Canadian goods
Yeah,
because that was just a bunch of bloviation.
because it's all bullshit. It ain't happening.
Because it's a threat. That's all.
Right. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
So, all right. Well, I mean, there wasn't even like a momentary pullback on it.
But I think if the minute it becomes a real news, you're gonna see really bloodbath.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if any of it becomes real.
The market knows it's bullshit. Everybody knows.
Yeah, well,
All right, we're not. Today is a lament on.
well, let's look at some of the standbys. You have a nice list of stuff here.
You
Yeah.
see, actually, I created a watch list here called Dr. J. If you
Uh-huh.
see here, right? So all what you see here is pretty much what we go through. If you want to add something, just tell me.
Right.
And the last time, actually, you were talking about power and energy,
Right.
Stephen. Yeah, and then we looked up few things here. If you want me, I can go through them.
Yeah, we can go through a couple of them. That would be
Yeah,
nice.
Go through GEV.
Yeah, GEV was the one that seemed the most.
GEV is right here.
Yeah.
It's just climbing steady up. It's uh, it's a very nice chart. There is nothing you can say about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and probably even now, I mean, buy and have 317 as the stop loss. Probably it's just going to continue like this.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Mm.
Look at VRT. That's another decent one.
Then you have VRT is very good one as well. So 20-day moving average should provide a good entry point as well. So 125 would be a very good entry point. Um,
A couple of those look good. CEG's been around forever, right?
CG, I
Constellation.
see. It's yeah. I mean, it provide this gap here provide a lot of support, so it's just resumed up. And today, what 7% up?
Yeah,
You
today
have
was big. Huh?
VST as well. Um,
They're all looking so strong, huh?
they are all of them. It's just a very hot sector. It's just unbelievable. Like TLN, I don't know what is it. Talent Energy Corporation.
And this doesn't like if you look at, for instance, CVX, the Chevron. which is just a traditional gas company. It's not. It doesn't have the same shape.
CVX.
Yeah,
Oh,
I guess it does. Actually, it
yeah,
does.
yeah.
It does look. It had been disappointing for a little. The
It's
last little
just yeah. Maybe it may break out of this thing you see here, the a perfect trend line right here.
while. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
It looks like it's busting through that. Ah, very good.
So energy in general probably is the play. I mean, you can go to the ETF.
What about XOM? Yeah,
Oh,
XOM.
one sec. XLE
Oh, XLE, right?
yeah,
XLE.
is the one for, and here actually it eats it up a little bit, but maybe we're gonna have a cup and handle here. I don't know.
Right.
Yeah. What is the other one you said?
Oh, XOM. I was just talking about ExxonMobil.
XOM.
Yeah, that's what they see. Now that
Uh,
one's not. That one doesn't look like it's partaking as much.
no, steady up. Still
Right.
uptrend.
Interesting.
Still uptrend. They're all trending up.
Can you check out SPY?
SPY.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, it's just steady up. I think the next resistance is going to be around here, 6.5, something like that.
You see it going up into with a little pullback after on Monday of Thanksgiving after Thanksgiving.
Definitely. Usually, whenever we have a run up like this is what I had actually as a projection, and it's just following almost the to the dot. Probably we're gonna get to 605 around there. Then you're gonna get a pullback to what is that, 588, something like that, 590, let's say.
I think we're going to have a lot of volatility both ways.
Yeah. So
Check out SMCI.
SMCI.
A lot of volatility.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess people are looking for their opportunity to leave with some dignity, and they're taking it. That's just a quick sell-off.
After getting
Yeah.
burnt with Sava, I'm not touching this one.
You see, the thing is, this is just typical thing that tells you, a lot of people who were burned from this gap down,
Right.
they are just, breaking even or just capping up with the losses right here. So far, the chart is really good. It's
Yeah,
not bad.
it ends up resuming that upward swing.
I think if you close this gap, it would be really, really good.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That looks fine. I'm not convinced the last shoe hasn't dropped.
Yeah,
That.
I get that.
Check out Dell.
Dell.
I own Dell. I don't know. I don't own the other one.
Yeah, Dell's been
Yeah,
okay for us.
It's just, this is almost like a discrete thing, It just keeps going up slowly but surely.
Yeah.
It's yeah.
I'd rather be in Dell than SMCI, and I am. I'm in Dell.
Mhm.
IBM,
Definitely.
IBM, check that one.
IBM.
It's been a little lukewarm lately, but for the most part. Oh, I'm actually not. There's your W that you like.
Did it close the gap?
Let me see.
It's almost, right?
Almost there. Not yet, but almost there. And the same thing again. You see this W here? It's almost like,
This one looks like new highs are ahead.
it's perfection. Yeah.
Yeah, you like those W's.
It's perfection. When you have something like this could go just like this, straight up.
Of all the service stocks, I like IBM because they're also a quantum play and they're an enterprise software play.
Right. They also have the AI with Watson.
A lot of irons in the fire, don't they? They do. They have a lot of irons in the fire, and they pay a dividend. And,
Yeah, that's what I would have thought for Lilly in terms of
and we own this one.
if I was going to keep any Biotrek, that's the
When
one.
we own this one since around 130, right?
Yeah, we own this one since summer.
Since around 130, I think I got in.
It's summertime.
Yeah,
That's when we were talking about it.
this has been one of my better stocks.
It's a really good one.
All right, so that's about it. Do anybody have anything else they want to see? I'm done.
So I know we covered MicroStrategy, but do you think it's going to reach that gap? They're going to fill that gap? There is a gap like 2 months ago.
293.
Below that line.
Yeah. I mean, the Bitcoin thing is very hot, with a lot of talk right now. CNBC is pushing it. Everybody is pushing it because it reached $100,000. You may really see a big leg up, and then it probably crash from there.
Yeah, and then they're also talking about the U.S. government moving some of their stuff that away from gold. A lot of garbage about that.
This probably, if it closes below the 20-day moving average, then probably it's going to be in trouble, because a move like this should just keep going up, should not go down.
If you're a young guy, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Add to your portfolio. Average in. Everyone's portfolio is doing well despite Sava. Most everyone.
Right.
It's been a good year. My portfolio is up quite a bit, but Sava took a little bite.
Hey, did we do that thing at the beginning of the year where we picked out 5 stocks?
Yeah. Should we look at it now? Or wait?
Well, we don't have to look at it now, but maybe we should think about it going forward.
I picked this MCI, I think so.
Did you really?
Yeah, but I was good until I sold it, so it's fine.
I think Lilly was my biggie, so I'm doing all right, but not great.
I think if you have some junk as well as quality in your portfolio. I think
some good holdings.
Jacob, your portfolio needs a little work. But if you're making money, that's good. All right, so that's it. Final thoughts for today.
Keep away from Biotrek.
As always, give us a thumbs up because
let's move into energy.
We need a lot of love
absolutely
empathy, love, and sympathy.
I second that. Move to energy
and gratitude
now.
And also ring the bell and like us and subscribe and all that stuff. Whatever.
Mika's here.
My Mika is here. Yeah.
Yeah. So, what do you think, Mika? Were you as shocked as the rest of us? I'd like to hear his take on this.
Mika, do you have any take on why it flubbed?
I'd be interested in hearing that. Yes, it was painful. That's right.
Yeah, it was painful for everyone.
Right.
So my final thought is, like Kamal, stay away from biotech. I'm selling all my bio. The only one I didn't sell is XERS. I'm not saying I'm buying more, but I didn't sell it. I didn't sell a Novus yet, even though I'm trying to. And what else? I sold Mankind. I sold RXRX. Sold most of my bios. I didn't sell yet that gene editing one, Intellium.
Yeah, I know. Those have not been doing well at all this year. They've just been.
I'll probably sell that one too. What am I buying? I'm buying TLT and IWM. Professor Omar, US Wealth.
I think TLT is not a bad idea at all right now. I think we're probably going to get a pullback after Thanksgiving. You have to be careful about that one. Then from there, it's going to tell us what's going to be the rest for the December and after that.
Spike, your final thought.
Gold and energy. Like I said, think about what's ever in the knapsack of a survivalist, and that's what you should be investing in.
So you like GLD and
GOLD, GLD, yes, GLD and SL, the silver one, SLV,
SLV, and how about
and
the
and
silver?
water and energy.
How about the silver miners, SIL, and the gold miners, GDX?
Right, I'll say that.
I like the miners. All right, that's it. Adios, amigos, and ciao.
Thank you,
Ciao,
Major.
guys.
I'm
Bye-bye.
glad you gave us.
Happy